Yeah, I'm gonna be an idol!
À chaque pratique, vous me bourriez là-dessus. Je l'ai sur footage.
What's up, cosplayers? It's Smikimimi and
Kirliara.
yay! We're waiting on Sharon to join us because we're practicing. I've been a little bit obsessed with Oshinoko lately, and I got Memcho and Kana to join my Ruby!
Yay!
So yeah, I'm excited. It's our first dance practice today. Yay, I'm gonna be an idol! Apologies if I do not play much of the real music in this video, but I'd like to keep this video monetized since the dance video cannot. Sharon is our dancing queen, so she had learned the base of the dance and was teaching us the steps. I had my laptop and we checked the steps one by one before even trying to practice with music. First try with the music at 70%. Oh Lord, was it fast at that time. And then it was just a matter of trying to understand the steps and make sure we were on the same page with how to do the movements. Here I realized that my dancer was not doing the same movement as the others. Or actually, it was Kana's dancer that wasn't.
Oh! The only one that did it like that. Peut-être ça c'est plus cute. Ouais, moi je dirais c'est plus cute. Ouais. J'étais pas folle de bord! Tu sais ce qui se passe avec ça, c'est quand ils l'ont chorégraphié, ils l'ont changé en milieu, puis elle a oublié. Oh, moi j'avance puis je fais ça.
Even if it was so slow, I was struggling to get in my place in time. Here I think it was the first time trying from the top everything we had just learned with the music. Again, still only at 70% of the speed. It felt so fast at that time. We were struggling so much. It's so funny to rewatch this today after we filmed the music video and we're used to normal speed now. We were not synchronized at all, but it's still normal for first practice. Just, what am I doing? Here we tried again, but at 80%. increasing the speed a little as we went.
Ok, on essaie full speed?
On essaie.
Je vais courir.
On va courir.
Faut que je fasse play
First time at normal speed and it was horrible. But we tried. You can see me rushing through my movements and panicking. But I have to admit, for our first practice, we were not that bad, right?
Mimi, don't die! Okay, we got this.
I didn't turn. Not
Hello.
too bad for a first time.
Yes, on a très bien fait. Je sais compris.
Okay, so how do I do for my first time as an idol?
Super good! I'm so proud of you! Yes! Yeah.
Instead of look cute,
Exactly.
I still have to practice the cute.
Oh yeah.
My face is not doing cute yet. It's processing.
At first you practice the movements.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna put in the faces when you're
Yeah.
comfortable with the.
When it comes naturally, my face will naturally become cute.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Like at the beginning, I'm just like,
What am I doing?
you're thinking about like the moves.
Yeah. All right. We have 35 minutes. Let's drill this.
Yes.
Let's do it. See you later.
Last practice of the day.
Yeah.
We can do this one. Let's go.
If I remember correctly, our first practice, we had booked the studio for 3 hours. And this last clip is the result of our hard work. For our first practice, to cover like 70% of the dance, we did pretty good and I was super confident with the rest. We still had to polish our moves, work on our transitions and facial expressions, but overall, I think we nailed it. And for someone who was doing this for the very first time, I was very happy with myself. Like, I've taken some dance classes in the past, but I haven't had a lot of opportunities to learn a full dance with a group. And I was just really happy and excited about this project, especially since I was already friends with these two girls and I was happy this created a reason for us to see each other more often.
Who is that?
Hello, it's Sha.
Hello. Practice 2. February 23rd. That's pretty far from the last one, but I mean, I got a concussion in November, and then there was just a bunch of stuff that made it complicated to schedule. But we're gonna finish learning the dance today. I'm excited.
Okay, so second practice. So as I said, I got a concussion not too long after our first practice. Long story short, I was at laser tag and I fell down a pretty big cube and I hit my head on one of the decorations that were in the layout. I think I lost consciousness for a few seconds and basically there was pretty much no dancing for me for at least a whole month. We also got some pretty bad snowstorms. We had to cancel one of our practices. You can probably tell that we were not at our best for this first dance recap. And it was not even set at normal speed, it was 90%, I think. Even if we did practice all at home, it's not the same as together because we're always moving from different places, so it's hard to do the transitions by ourselves.
Comme ça, épaule.
Ouais.
Ok.
Puis là.
Ça a bien été.
Ouais.
100%?
Yes. On n'était pas 100%.
Non.
Then we tried going back to normal speed and it was already quite better. The first one is always the roughest, but after a few practices, we caught up pretty fast. Then we proceeded to learn the next parts of the dance. This part I thought was so hard. It really took me some time to get it right.
Comme un petit chien.
Puis après, on fait comme genre.
Après ça,
Pas comme avant.
Un, deux, trois, et quatre.
Puis là,
Pour ça, j'étais pas sûre si c'était un cœur, je pensais que c'était un crâne.
un cran.
Un carré.
Oh, ouais, c'est comme ça qu'on transitionne.
And the timings were hard, okay? We were all struggling with the head and the leg and etc. Honestly, that last section in the dance was hard. We had to stay coordinated and it was not easy.
Bang! Moi, je passe au milieu, donc.
Here I was asking the girls if they had watched One Piece because this move made me think of a character. Her name is Otama and her power is to create mochi from her cheeks. And it made me think of her. Not me just completely blanking out and not dancing anymore.
Oh, danse finale, danse finale.
Oh, non, pas. Comme ça.
We all struggled with different parts of the choreo, and we all just laughed and tried to not take it too seriously. We were still just only learning. We kept yelling at normal speed because it was so fast. That part is hard, okay?
Oui, je tourne.
On
tourne.
On tombe toutes!
La jambe droite qui va en avant.
C'était genre là que je puisse faire ça.
Ok, ok. Elle était trop heureuse, c'est la J'ai fait ça.
Then we re-practice from the beginning while adding the new steps in. The last few steps are just a repeat of the first ones, so we had technically learned the full dance by now. It was just a matter of practicing, giving each other feedback, and trying to see where we can polish our moves. Being synchronized was also not easy. When I recorded from the front, we usually would sit back after and watch how we did and give each other notes on how to improve ourselves. And we'd re-practice those parts we weren't certain of. We also realized at that point that me and Memcho were supposed to go forward during that step and not backwards like we've been doing since the beginning. And I swear, it took me forever to get it right.
Oh, je suis décédée.
At this point, I think we had also practiced for 3 hours again. We did take some breaks. I had brought the costumes for the girls to see. Memcho took all their costumes home to bling them. But anyways, here's a comparison with our first practice versus our second one. I think the second one we were really tired and you can kind of see it. But at this point we had already learned the whole dance and now it was just a matter of practicing and practicing more. Good morning! I'm heading over to our third practice for Pop Into today. First of all, we are April. Did you hear my elbow crack? And then we have another practice in 2 weeks.
That's right before filming. We're filming on the 27th, and I'm very excited about this. Next week, actually, there's Anime Ottawa. I actually signed up for the dance showcase. So at first I signed up alone, and turns out that Kirliara is coming. So we're actually going to do the dance together on stage. So yeah, so we have only this practice before performing at Anime Ottawa. Hopefully it all goes well.
How did it go?
I've been practicing a lot on my side. I also tried to learn the lyrics of the song because we want to be lip syncing for the video clip, and oh my god, they sing so fast, and it's in Japanese and I'm not sure the pronunciation. You'll see me probably practice singing today. It's just to lip sync, but singing it helps me. Kirliara is also supposed to bring us back our costumes. She's supposed to bling them. I did hurt my arm. Something happened. I've been doing physio for that, to fix that. A weird uncomfortable feeling right here in the middle of my elbow. So I'm gonna try and take it easy today. I might not do all the moves to the full extent because there's 2 moves that really hurt me. It's the clack that we do, and after doing the kapu and we go yeah, that hurts a lot. And oh my god, I have such a busy schedule. Practice today. Next week is Anime Ottawa. The week after that is the practice. And then on the Saturday, Laval Comic Cons. So I'm gonna MC Laval Comic Cons Masquerade. And then on Sunday we have the filming. I'm gonna die. And also have to film another video. Yeah, I'm heading over to the practice. I'll see you there.
Hello, I am all by myself. But I'm gonna practice on my own, okay? The girls were only a teeny bit late, and I was just getting nervous with performing at Anime Ottawa, so I was just no time to waste, tequila Heineken. Still not going forward. And Kirliara ended up arriving during the first time I was practicing. Quick little warm-up before dancing. Having had a few months again between practice, we started by doing the dance but at a lower speed. At this point, it was just a matter of practicing more and more to develop our muscle memory. We all still had some struggles, but that's what practicing was for. I had brought my boots for Ruby to practice in them. It's always a good idea to make sure to practice with the shoes you're wearing beforehand. And good thing I did, because I was slipping so much in them, and you can probably tell that I was scared of sliding and falling. I ended up adding hot glue to the base of the shoes to help. It really made a difference. I'm pretty used to wearing heels for a long time thanks to cosplay and conventions, but dancing in them is a whole other story. Here we were starting to get more picky on our movements and trying to get everyone with similar movements as much as possible and practicing proper timing. We were picking on Memcho, who we thought was doing something very different in a movement than us at one point in the dance. She said she had worked on it and it wasn't as bad as it used to. And it was true. We're all comparing on how we did the movement, and then we decided on how we would all do it. So here I suggested that me and Memcho just try and see what just the two of us would look like, since we're performing just us at Anime Ottawa. It ended up looking pretty good because most of the time it's Kana that's in the middle, and Kirliara and I are most of the time on the same line. The one thing we mainly changed was when we usually both hang on to Kana, we would connect each other instead. And it was hard at first because we were both just so used to grabbing Sharon, so it was funny. If you're curious on how we did, I did share our adventure in the Anime Ottawa vlog and clips from our performance. Here's a mini compilation of Kirliara ending the dance. So for this practice, we aimed on synchronizing our movements, working on our transitions, making sure we are at the right place and correct distance between each other. I was very happy with the progress that we had made this time, but I was still so very stressed with Anime Ottawa. Filming our video clip was less stressful to me because we can just start over whenever, but Anime Ottawa, the dance showcase, it was a one-take deal. We dance once and that's over. And I also had to work on my facial expressions because you can just tell that I am super focused and not natural. There's this one thing I do where I like hide my lips when I'm super concentrated. Yeah, not cute. So anyways, only one last practice left and then it was time to film for our music video. Whee! We're tired, but we are happy of our progress.
Yes, we are proud.
Figured out the French word of the day. So for today's French word of the day is pétillant. 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 And pétillant means bubbly. 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 Or pop for pétillant into. See you for the next practice. Bye. Oops, don't. Last practice! Kirliara, we have to catch up what we missed last weekend. Oh yeah, I even did her pose at the beginning. So we were two like this, doing the two hands, and I was like, that's not my pose. Anyways, let's get this done! This last practice will be very short content-wise, I promise. This was right after Anime Ottawa, where me and Kirliara performed during the dance showcase. That day, we mainly practiced without facing the mirror to make sure we still position each other not looking in the mirror. And our last thing to polish was our facial expressions. So those were the two main things we practiced. We also talked about things that went wrong during the dance showcase. We had a good laugh about it after the show was over. There's also a part where Kirliara didn't go the right side when we were doing a movement like we usually do, so it seemed like we were doing opposites, and Sharon thought that we had decided to do it that way to make a difference, but we hadn't.
C'est quoi ce langage? Et Miami, c'est pas chanter.
Our very last practice.
Last practice done?
We just finished our last practice.
On va slay.
I'm already slayed.
Don't die. Pas avant dimanche, s'il vous plaît.
Tomorrow I'm MC for the masquerade at Laval Comic Con. Okay, see you at the dance. The video.
Filming day. The filming day.
Bye!
Good morning. It's shooting day. Oh, someone's dead. What about you? Oh wait, everyone's dead. Wait, why is the lighting so? Retract from the light. But we're at the studio. Let me do you a quick round. We have this that will probably be filming the whole time. It is so big. What's the studio again? Studio Focus?
Yes.
And we have our slaves. No, I'm joking. We have our wonderful helpers today helping us blow balloons. So this is Heidi. Oh! That went right past my head. And we have Sharon's mommy. Hello. And we have even a little kitchen and everything over here. That's so cool. Makeup place set up. That's amazing. I love this place.
Filming day. We started off by blowing our balloons and taking pictures before our videographer, Emery, would arrive. There were also 2 short/reels that I wanted us to film as well, so we did that before starting to film the video clip. So after that first balloon popped, I got so stressed around the balloons. It's like I felt like any one of them could pop at any instant, and I was scared to pick one up and that it would pop in my hands. Here we were filming one of the short videos. I'd seen this video of girls dancing at different intensities, and being Ruby, I had to do the 200% one. The second short video, we had to do the idol ice cream thing with the Ruby-chan, hi! Honestly, that song gets stuck in my head so bad when I hear it. But we were cosplaying idols, and I was also called Ruby, so we had to do it. And then it was time to actually start shooting the dance video. We first started by filming the first half of the dance. We hired Emery to record and do the editing. So if you saw the dance video, that was all thanks to his hard work. I definitely recommend hiring him if you're in the Montreal area, and if you have cosplay project or K-pop dance covers, he's your guy. Emery was super helpful with his direction. We had sync with him beforehand on our vision of what we wanted for the dance video. He even watched Oshinoko to get a better idea of the video clip and everything. Overall, filming went really well. We did the dance around 20 times maybe, if not more. I was definitely grateful that I had worn Ruby at Anime Ottawa the past weekend because it made my shoes so much more comfortable, so I was able to dance in them the whole time. My feet did hurt, but mostly towards the end. Sometimes we messed up and we started over, but we never aimed to do one perfect take of the full dance because anyways, the way the video clip was going to be showcased, it was a lot of different shots from different angles anyways. We filmed some of our solo shots when our characters were singing. Heidi was helping with counting down and starting the music. She helped us cool off with her mini fan. It was great to have her with us, and Sharon's mom was a sweetheart as well. She took a lot of photos and behind the scenes videos as well. We were all super grateful for their help. And then we filmed the second part of the dance starting at the gaboo. Yes, I did mimic my hands doing the gaboo while saying that. We realized our shoes were leaving marks on the flooring, so we tried to remove them as we went, but it was mainly Sharon's mom that cleaned the whole floor for us at the very end when we were trying to finish cleaning up everything. Thank you so much, Sharon's mom, lifesaver. After doing all the first static shots, it was time to do more of in-movement ones. So Emery was moving with his camera and gimbal and either following us or going closer and further. Kana and Memcho were used to full days of filming and dancing because they're both in Love Live Sunrise, another dance group, but that was my first time and it was really hard. It's also that we're trying to keep the same intensity every time, so it's not easy to maintain that high energy constantly. Can we also appreciate all the time and effort I put into my wig? Y'all might be wondering, what did you do for your wig? Well, I crimped the whole thing, and that took me roughly about 6 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then I sprayed the whole thing with silicone spray, so my wig stayed nice the whole shoot and I didn't have to brush it between takes all the time.
I sewed on a little clip here so this doesn't go in my face anymore. Sword.
Bleh, poo, slap. Wow!
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much am I sweating? 55! It's not summer yet.
After filming the dance shots, we moved on to some more cutesy, singing, random shots. We wanted to use the balloons for those. But ever since that first balloon popped earlier that day, I don't know why, but I was just so stressed around the balloons. I felt bad because everyone was manipulating the balloons and I just limited myself to one because of the stress. I'm sorry I wasn't helpful.
I was starting to like you.
And then Mr. Videographer wanted to play Mr. Dangerous and step on this cube and have all the balloons in his hands. I was stressed that he would fall. Please don't do like him. Giving me PTSD from my concussion. And then it was time to deflate the balloons. That was Heidi's job and she took it very seriously. Lastly, our final recordings was some vibing singing shots. There was a blue screen, so we used that to make it easier to remove the background and special effects. Like a green screen, but it was blue. We first all did a solo version and then did one final one as a group and just some other cute moving poses.
That was great. Okay, it's a wrap.
We did it! Thank you, Heidi, for helping. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out our dance music video if you haven't already. I have filmed some cosplay reviews as well for all the 3 costumes. Be sure to check out Sharon's channel as well. She does some dancing and singing covers, and all of our links will be down in the description. I really hope you enjoyed this. Should we do Star Train next?